Check.
The influences on me is the influence on rock and roll, really. Latin music, a lot of what we think of as rock and roll is really Latin music. I mean, the basic figures that a lot of what supports rock and roll, the way the music got started, a lot of that music is originally Latin music. The kind of grooves, the feelings, the rhythms, the style of playing, the approach to music generally, the use of percussion. A lot of these things, horns, you know, the way the band works, a lot of these things come from Latin music originally. So rock and roll itself owes a huge debt to Latin music. With me specifically, my background is not really Latin music so much, but it's part of my life. I grew up hearing it because it's just part of this culture. It's part of America, you know, and it's one of the really rich parts, you know, and the kind of spread of styles of music that are happening in this show are an indication of how really wide stylistically Latin music is. I mean, it's the idea of categorizing music, I think, is a little false anyway, you know. And I mean, you could really describe this music as American music, really. All of it. It all comes from this hemisphere. But the influences are innumerable. I mean, the influences are Europe, Africa, the Orient, you know, everywhere. So it's American music is mostly synthesis. One style of music meeting another style of music and producing something interesting. So Latin music is a large contributor to all of American music. I mean, what people think of as Latin music, the certain things that really definitely that people associate with it, you know, certain styles of playing, certain melodic and harmonic packages. But you can hear the whole spread here, you know, from the mariachi music to Tito Puente. I mean, Tito Puente himself and his style of playing has influenced, you know, generations, really, of musicians who've gone on to play jazz, rock and roll. Other, you know, created their own synthesis between those and other styles, brought in percussion like Carlos. You know, it's a rich musical heritage is what it boils down to. And I'm like any other American musician. I think almost any musician could step into the space and say, I understand this music. I can make a contribution to this music. I understand how it works. This is part of my heritage, my background, and all of our backgrounds. It's part of what makes this a rich culture. It's an opportunity for me to play with a lot of people that I don't normally get to. I've never met Ruben Blades before. It's an honor to play with him, honor to meet him. He's a wonderful person, and it's also a chance to meet a lot of great musicians. That's the part that's fun for me, just getting to sit in with a lot of these guys. Steve Jordan, who's incredible, this guy, and a lot. I mean, you know, this is for me. It's the first experience. This is the first time I've heard him. I've heard of him before. I never actually heard him play, and so to actually sit down and talk to these guys and listen to them play, listen to their music, and play with them a little, it's thrilling, you know. Carlos is an old friend, and he and I played together a lot, so that's kind of familiar ground for me, but it's always fun to play with him. And he always has great musicians. So this, you know, it's an opportunity I didn't want to pass up just because of the music, really.
It went very well. As far as we were very thrilled to have Jerry play with the band. We have had before the thrill to play with Carlos, so that was great. That was nice. No, it was a thrill to have Jerry with the band. We played also with Carlos. You know, we never played with Jerry before.
Yeah, these are great people, world class, great stuff.
Armando, Giants.
Yeah, Giants.
Real Giants.
Yeah, that's it. Giants.
Giants.
You're lying, bastards. No, we had a great time. We all had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun. So far,
We should do it more often.
really, like in about 20
As a
minutes.
matter of fact, you know, you know what it is though. Really, there should be more effort put on getting musicians that play rock and
That's
pop
right.
and salsa together because
It's hard to do.
it's Americana. It's music, you know, from the streets.
Yeah.
It's music from the city, and
There's a lot of people in the Grateful Dead audience that have never been exposed to any of this music, and they should be hearing it, man. They should know about it. They should get to know some of these people. It's great music, and it belongs to everybody.
because we've been playing like a lot of jazz musicians and a lot of black musicians. They've been playing, you know, salsa music for a long time also. You know, like they come in and sit in and whatnot. But it's hard to get the rock guys. You know, I don't know why, but I hope that's gonna be changed.
Yeah, it's a matter of time and opportunity. It'll change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What does this guy bring to the party?
Well, he's like,
He's got a great pair of shoes, man.
Michael Jackson. He's happening.
Carlos sounded great. Always does.
Panama presidents
This guy
run.
always sounds great.
They run. They do run.
Plus, we got to do this also for a very, very special cause. You know, we are concerned with the young minds and the young hearts, and we believe that if we can create a bridge and create dreams for them, more positive, more opportunities for them, open doors for them, then this is how we utilize what God gave to us, which is the gift of music, to communicate. And we want to communicate to the young minds and the young hearts to stay in school, to stay away from drugs, you know, and to seek all the blessings that is there for them to find, you know, and stop blaming other people. Just get to work and get on the right track. That's what we're here to do. You know?
Yeah, I do. Well said, man. That's it.
What about when you guys are up there, when you're playing together? I mean, is there communication with your eyes or just with the instruments, or?
It's everything, you know. It's your whole soul, your whole heart, everything, you know. You got to bring your whole person with you on stage. Otherwise, you're lying, you know. You're acting, you're bullshitting. You know?
That's true.
You know?
Right. And also, you know, a lot of stuff happens. I mean, basically, the place where every musician draws from is common. It's universal.
That's right.
So it doesn't matter that you speak a different language. I mean, you can go anywhere on earth and you will have a musician that'll come and contribute something. If they come to play, you know, they don't come to pose. They come to play. Like you said, you bring everything. You got to bring everything with you when you show up.
Hello, Michael. How are you? Who's this? Hey, listen.
Paco, you want to leave that on? Only because I have the shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
So far, so good.
Okay. Stand here.
Okay, you do this.
Come
Look
sit
natural.
here.
Right.
And you do
Come
that.
sit here. And you're gonna you feel comfortable standing?
Well, I've been standing most of my life, man. I'm starting to get used to it now.
Well, let's come take a seat over here.
Everybody comfortable
Yeah, right.
standing.
Okay.
There you go.
They asked me if I'm comfortable in this body.
That way I can be comfortable. That'll do wonders for you, man. That'll do wonders for your posture.
Yes, it will.
Huh?
Take the picture, huh? Take the picture.
Right.
Take the picture.
If we don't have to put up with this.
Family's got business to do.
Right.
Come on.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
I just want to get a little depth to this.
A little depth. How about if I do like this?
Just emote, Jerry. Give him some emotion.
Is it okay if I kiss Carlos, man?
Hey, can I watch? It's great to come back to America. Welcome back to America.
It's nice to have you back, Carlos.
And we all have our green cards now, so
Yeah.
it's a time for celebration.
No
I
problem.
tell you. You're a funny guy. it's strange.
Well, a little. Yeah. Carlos got them shoes down here. No,
Paris.
he got them in Paris.
I got the Soul Brother parachute. I heard Michael Jackson.
They are bad, though. They're bad. But you and me got the same kind of socks.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Yeah, what is this, man? There ain't even nobody behind the camera. We're fucking posing.
Here?
Okay, that's
Right there? Ruben?
Now the rest of us look bad.
cheese.
Now we're complete.
Ruben.
No, that's good. Come in a little bit more. Go behind her a little bit. Shoulder back. There we go. That's it. That's it. Jerry, come over this way just a little bit. And Carlos, come in a little bit yourself. Yeah. All right. Jerry, come down. Lean in. Get friendly. Yeah. There we go. All right. That's it. Good. Carlos, fold your hands. Do something with your hands. I want to get them into the picture.
Something with your hands already.
Right up here. Yeah. You're having fun, guys. There, you look so serious.
Do I want a guitar? Is that a trick
He
question?
already has one. Hey.
That's right.
This is photographer right here, Jerry.
Holy cow, I didn't know it was going to be a whole scene out here. Jesus. What was that question again?
How about you and that goat?
How long have you been on probation? Well, shit. Let's see.
I know this man since 15 minutes, and he's a nice man. Hey.
How'd it go up? Can you punch together just a little bit for the time? Like you guys ever
Yeah. Did you give him back?
Hey, here, I'll hold it. There's three of us smoking. I'm in the middle.
Huh?
I'm gonna get a hat too. Later. I'm gonna get my own hat.
No, he's not.